Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Skied down the left field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking at his career totals, Swanson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Pollock looking up. Gone! So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 28 on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Ball two now. The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 47 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Line drive to left. Pollock gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for inning 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st at Dodger Stadium. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Hit in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Muncy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fried has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play, 18 homers and 43 RBIs. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next, here is Ehire Adrianza as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the pitcher, Max Fried. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He doubled to open up the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sits at 294, 15 long balls, and 55 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor comes into this one at 271 with 19 and 68 runs batted in. 0-1, here it comes. Seager, the runner at second with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8.
So a man at
The
third
catcher,
here with 2 gone.
Austin.
And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Max Scherzer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The next 0-2. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. And now a pitch on the way. Dansby Swanson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Scherzer into the windup. Here's his offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Austin Riley.
Ready to take his hacks again. Austin Riley lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutives.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Atlanta leads it now 4-1.
Welcome back. Prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
speedy
Dodgers,
Trey Turner digs in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Turner.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting. First base.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB now.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. From the stretch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopped to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
And now the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Next, it'll be Adam Duvall. First time up, he went down looking. Scherzer's ready. Here's his offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit down the third baseline. Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 0-2 once more. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be A.J. Pollock, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
A.J. Pollock.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Peterson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Adrianza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
Max Fried.
first pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Pollock comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Joc Pederson.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Joc Pederson. First offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and lines it to left, and Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Next up is Max Muncy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a line drive. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Muncy on second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit to the left side. There's 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a line drive, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Manny, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
She'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 4. Austin Riley stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Scherzer's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all tied at 5.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up through 5.5. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Will Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 22 home runs, and 65 RBIs. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Two out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now the first pitch. Max Muncy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Duvall finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Alex Vesia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ehire Adrianza.
Ehire Adrianza.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Popped him up. Barnes over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Ozzie Albies steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the center field.
At the plate now, Joc Pederson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now, Dansby Swanson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1 left for Atlanta. This remains a 5-all ball game. Number 67 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 67.
Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Mookie
Betts. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Swanson picks it up on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up is Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. swing and a line drive, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now
stepping in once again is Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Dodgers down in order. Our score now it'll be Freeman, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's it. Ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom an outing to remember. Striding in is Austin Riley. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, B-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. And that one yanked just foul. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Eddie Rosario. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So here's Austin Barnes, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And this throw gets away from him. Billy McKinney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Billy McKinney.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Here now is Trey Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The set and the 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching. It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Guillermo Heredia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 25 driven in. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Final strike for the Braves. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Vesia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.